Bro can't even wait 2 seconds for his brother. He's got to start the stream.
1 p.m. 1 p.m.
Good grief, brother.
You made it. You made it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was getting scared. I didn't know if you were joining or not.
Yeah, I'm quitting.
Oh.
I'm quitting the channel.
No.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another Lazy Sunday live stream here on Out of the Basement. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
What's up, guys?
And we have a great episode for you here today. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Shout out to all the moms and all of the soon-to-be moms out there. We love our moms here on the channel. You could call us a couple of mama's boys, I suppose.
Dog moms, too. Shout out. Cat moms.
All moms. It's all moms day.
Oh, yeah.
But we're happy to be here. We actually have quite a bit to talk about. We're going to be having a little bit more of an in-depth discussion about the recently rumored Black Series re-releases. And of course, potentially, the TVC Haslab has leaked. So we're going to talk about that and give our thoughts on that as well.
Nice.
Because it is Mother's Day and because we have so much to talk about on this stream anyways, we are not going to spin the wheel this stream, but next stream we'll be back and spinning that wheel just like we always do.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a delay, but you know, we'll get that wheel spun one of these days. We'll get that wheel spun.
We still do it once a month, guaranteed. It's guaranteed once a month, so no worries.
Definitely. No worries at all. Man, my headphones sound weird. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe they're going out. Maybe they're going out. Am I quiet, or is it just sounding weird? What's up, Ezra?
It just sounds weird. I think it's my headphones, though.
You sound good. You look good.
I
look good. I sound good.
I don't think it's anything with the stream. I think it's just my headphones. Sounds weird, but oh well. We are going to just ignore that because the stream must go on.
The stream must go on.
Oh, the lighthouse.
Got my mug of choice today.
But let's start the stream out like how we always do and say what's up to everyone who's joined us so far. We already have 188 people, 190 people in here now. So don't forget to hit like, subscribe if you are new. We got Not Obi-Wan joining us, who doesn't know if they can make it this week. They're coming home from their first ever Comic-Con, and the internet sucked there.
Ooh, that's cool.
Nice. Let us know what your pickups are. We'd love to hear it. We also have Ezra, Gantos, Todd World, Sean the Sheep, Lula, Sprig. How's it going? Soup Dragon, good evening to you over there in the UK. You also have Sean Woods. Justin, hit me with the pronunciation on this.
Eliarna.
Thank you.
Got you.
We got 49er Brian in here. How is this Haslab worth $500?
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
We'll definitely talk, Brian. What's up, Tom? Nice to see you. Streamers kind of wet and dismal in PA today. It's a nice sunny day here.
Yeah, we're chilling. It's actually really beautiful outside. I was walking Kiwi earlier, and I was like, man, short and t-shirt weather, slight breeze to maintain that just perfect temperature. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
We got Brenda, who's been a member for 30 months. Justin's mom.
Yeah,
right
happy
here.
Mother's Day. You've been a member for 30 months. That's your gift.
How
Just kidding.
incredible. What's up, Wayne? We also got Tangy Fungus in here. Howdy, y'all? I'll catch you on the VOD. Hanging with the mom today. Thank you for at least dropping a comment, Tangy. Have fun with your mother. Also got Hooter McCoolsky in here. Nice to see you. What's up, Arthur Henderson? We have NH Guy 2009. Dan, Darth Educator, here with us. Zoo Boy's also here. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I'm also glad these re-releases are happening. Coffee emoji, coffee. Well, maybe it's tea emoji, tea emoji, tea emoji. Cube Dude says Navarro Cantina clearance set looking better than ever. Is that a clearance set?
Yeah,
What's
I'm
up?
not sure.
What's up, Jesse? Nice to see you here. Can I get a big Houdini for all the figgy goodness we've been getting lately? Houdini! What's up, Wilbon? What about the Hasbro attack on my wallet? I mean, that is true. They're slamming us into the pavement right now. Even if you're just a Black Series collector. Whoa! Spoilers! Spoilers!
Hey, yeah, that charge, I was like, what is that? And then I remembered I ordered 2 at once.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second.
My second one ended up shipping to me. So I have one in the
nice.
pile of loot, and I have one in my possession as well.
Nice.
What's up, Engine? Also got Dave Edge. I'm getting into the shower. No one do anything sexy. Well, that's kind of hard for us here. What's up? Hello there, collectibles.
Christ.
Thanks for being a member for 10 months. Appreciate the support. We also got Sandy Cheeks in here. Commander
Sandy.
Cook. B-Man. Mr. Coffee. Joey Chapman. Web Away. Mother's Day ain't here yet. I mean, it's here for us. What's up, Kenobi Jabroni? Roll call for those who held the line and kept their big bad Toy Store Rex orders. Can't believe it's actually happening. Yeah, we're going to talk about that as well in the news segment. Han Shot first. How's it going?
Yo.
Got Thomas Mulgrew, Oppo, Don K.
Hey, Don.
Dusty Trooper is here with us. What's up?
What up, Dust?
Collector Cody, thank you for being a member for 11 months. Appreciate the continued support from you. We got Roman in here.
Yo.
Pandy. Zavi, good evening to you. Emiliano. What's up,
Leo?
everybody? Scotty N99
Yo.
is here as
hello,
well.
Hello.
With Darth Vader with the double Infinity Gauntlet. You better look out.
An unstoppable force.
We got Roosta Gaming here. Favorite part of Sunday other than church. Well, we appreciate that. Michael G, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We got Tremanium in here as well. Finally got my purple Clone Trooper and Mace Windu.
Nice.
Very nice. See, all that panic, all the hubbub, not saying from you, Tremanium, but just in general, look how it turned out. It went up on Shop Disney, and I'm pretty sure it's still sitting in stock right now. So it seems like everyone who wanted to get that set that has access to Shop Disney was able to do it.
Hopefully the same thing happens with the Yoda and Grease set.
I think it will.
Yeah.
I definitely think it will. What's up, Darth Batman 81? We also have Alpec, Commander Marsh, Force is strong with this one. Meal Mox, Dylan Flynn, Gerardo is in here as well. Collector Con won't be able to catch the live, but see you on the replay con. And I want to say what's up to Jonathan Anderson, Toy Geekosaurus, Andy McDonald, Justin Roberts. We got Caden Strouder in here as well.
Stouter.
Marlon.
What's up, Marlon? Oh, look at those. Are those some pits?
Court. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Oh, look at those little babies. Look at those little babies.
I mean, I gotta say, Zoo Boy. I gotta say.
I hate Nate.
What's up, Paige? She's upstairs holding it down. Holding it down! Engine says, has anyone heard any rumors or whispers about the rest of Task Force 99?
Fortunately not.
Yep. I have not heard anything about that. Ooh, Cornholio just got their Fallen Order 3-pack delivered. Nice.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Looks like a great set.
Yeah, I can't wait. Mine will be here on Tuesday.
Ooh.
What's up, Kobe Osborne? We also got Corellian in here. What's up, guys? Made it for the start. Maybe in and out, though. No worries. No worries, Sebastian. You know, today is technically a holiday, so it's okay if you can't make the stream. We all got some stuff going on. And that's why we're going to try and keep the stream a little bit nice and tight today. Because, Justin, I'm sure you probably have stuff planned with your mother, as do I. So,
Yep.
Court says we'll probably mostly be lurking today, working on some customs right now, mostly washes, getting my Ahsoka show figures up to snuff. Also, 49er Brian, thanks for the $5 super chat.
Hey.
Happy Mother's Day. Two of the best guys. Thank you so much for that,
Appreciate
Brian.
that.
And I'll say what's up to Glub Ditto. And actually, what's up to Mark Attack here, who is new to the channel. Been watching you guys the last couple of weeks. I'm a Hot Toys collector, but I've started collecting Black Series prequel Jedi. Nice.
Nice. Appreciate you. Let's see. And then I was trying to find Zoo Boy's comment, but I lost it. Happy Mother's Day to Brenda and Carol.
Hey, shout out to Brenda and Carol.
The moms of OOTB. And hello to Tyler, another new viewer of the channel.
Nice. Thank you,
Welcome
Tyler.
to the community. Welcome. All right, Nate. I say we jump right into the news.
Oh, yeah.
So, we've been covering for the past few weeks this little word search that Yak did. And then we have some more concrete information about it that we can take a look at. So we briefly mentioned this on the episode of Figure It Out, but we wanted to take a little bit of a deeper dive today about these reissues. So yeah, he actually added a list to the master list here of Black Series. And I just thought we would go through each one and talk about if it's appropriate to be re-released, if it's a W, if it kind of sucks. We'll talk, we'll chit chat. And he did say he expanded a little bit on these about when they're actually going up for pre-order. I'm pretty sure it said Thursday. Oh, they've updated it with the months too.
Uh-oh.
We have some
breaking information for some of them.
Yeah, I think they updated this article. Yeah, and we did want to specify these will be straight reissues, and they're going to have the same SKU, same UPC, same packaging through fan channels. Watch for pre-order drops at 1 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays over the next couple of weeks, starting next week. So, like this upcoming Thursday. Yeah, totally agree, Krellian. So, yeah, I have a folder here where we can just go through each one and talk about if we think it's like appropriate to be re-released. Because some of these I think are actually kind of L's. There's like maybe 2 or 3 where I would have rather like had a new sculpt.
Okay.
So the first one up here is Clone Wars Captain Rex Nate.
Hey.
Absolute W.
Oh, 110%. And like we had some chatters mention earlier, this, if you still had your pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store, they actually sent out a little pre-order update that says
Yes.
that they are going to be fulfilling the orders. I know I got mine.
That is insane.
Because I still, for the longest time, I kept my Rex pre-order, even though I already have one, but, it's always good to have another. Good to have something to maybe give away,
Oh, shoot.
So I kept my pre-order for the longest time, and then, I got my Big Bad Toy Store notification that said they're going to be releasing it in October 2024. So I was like, wow. I think it's kind of neat that they didn't, cancel everyone's pre-orders and then, make you go into, a frenzy to pre-order it again.
Yeah, this was the most, surprising thing, is I thought they were going to cancel them and make a separate listing. I'm too bright. I'm going to lower this brightness over here. Oh, that's... There we go. That's better. Felt like I was just a little too bright on my flesh tones. All right. So yes, this is like the most surprising thing ever. We thought this pre-order was dead. And to be completely fair, this pre-order was dead. Entertainment Earth actually canceled their, and we're talking about the original Rex re-release where it was going to be like Rex, Hunter, a couple others. That was like 2 years ago,
Yeah.
3 years ago. It was 2021, I think, that
Let me
the pre-order actually went up.
let me see. I'm gonna check my pre-order date. Live
Yeah.
on stream.
Big Bad kept theirs up for whatever reason, but Entertainment Earth did cancel theirs. So like it was canceled at one point, but Big Bad just kept theirs up. And I remember I canceled mine, and someone in the Discord was able to pick it up because like I already have this figure, I don't need it. I just had one because I thought it would be cool to have one sealed, and it's like one of the most rare Black Series items. Like I thought it would be a good little novelty, even for like maybe the background to figure it out. Just have
Right.
like a sealed Rex.
I placed my pre-order on January 16th of 2022.
Yeah. Well, John, this pre-order processed for people. Like people are getting them. The Rex at the very least.
Right.
Thank you, Bocalorian. And then thank you, Sahid. Sahid became a YouTube member. Thank you so much. There's a link in the description. I could also put a link in the chat.
Nice profile pic too. That's a good pose. Yeah, but I will say though, in general, Big Bad, they almost never cancel pre-orders. Like I have had several outstanding pre-orders that I don't think are ever going to get filled, like the 000 Bandai model kit, the Bandai model kit for R4M9. These are things that I've had pre-ordered for years, and I don't think they're ever going to be re-released. But Big Bad, for whatever reason, they just don't. They don't cancel pre-orders. I don't know what their deal is, but like Justin was saying, all the other major toy retail websites did cancel their Rex pre-orders at one point in time. So I would assume you'll be able to have another shot at pre-ordering this on Entertainment Earth and any other,
Yeah, it says right here.
Right.
Pre-order should reopen next week through various fan channel retailers for Rex and the other Black Series reissues.
Well, there you go. And Zoo Boy's chiming in here. Pre-ordered my Rex June 1st, 2021.
Holy crap, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So Captain Rex getting a re-release is absolutely fair. This figure is so expensive on the aftermarket, and if you guys checked out our Black Series blunder for the Bad Batch Rex, you'll know that, at least in our opinion, we consider this a much, much better figure than the Bad Batch one. So, like, I feel like people deserve this figure. Like, it's that much more definitive. I would like to see a Rex on a new sculpt, preferably like a Phase 1. Like, put a Phase 1 Rex on the 2023 Clone Trooper sculpt. I think that would be really cool. But there's also nothing wrong with just re-releasing this.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with it. I am curious about the weathering, though. I am wondering if they're gonna change the weathering, if it's not gonna be like hand done, so to speak, or if it'll be like photoreal weathering. That I'm curious about.
Yeah, so that's a good point because they have done like archive releases of figures back when they did real painting, but now they just do the photoreal like dot matrix stuff. So for example, the 501st archive had the weathering that was on the Order 66 pack, but it still looked decent somehow. Like somehow, some way, it still looked pretty decent, unless the original already had digital photo. No, but that came out in 2017 for Last Jedi.
Yeah, no,
It had to have been before the photoreal. But the
Definitely.
Archive 501st still kind of looks decent, so I'm like, yeah, Chin. Infamous.
Chin.
But yeah, it's a good one to release. I do agree. I am curious how the weathering is going to be. True, they need to give him 2 trigger. That's what I'm saying. Like, they needed to do Rex on the 2023 because they have 2, or at least they have the option to have 2 trigger fingers on the Commander Oppo. So,
Right.
my white whale. Yep. So yeah, Captain Rex. There's a list of 12, by the way. So, Plo Koon. I'm done. Sure.
Yeah. No, I mean this one still holds up. I don't really see any like massive improvements they could make to Plo to, warrant like a new sculpt or like a slightly new retool. So this is a good one to get back out there. I mean, it's Plo Koon. That kind of last red and black box wave almost falls into the category of like a came and went kind of wave. So it'll be cool to get Plo Koon out there again. I'm sure plenty of people need him, even though he wasn't like too terribly expensive on the aftermarket. Still, though, if you're like Justin and I, where we don't pay aftermarket prices for any Black Series figures, it's good to just be able to snag them for probably $24.99.
Yeah, and I still think Plo is a pretty good figure. I kind of like his gesture hand. How it's not just, 2 gripping hands. Hasbro always kills it with the alien sculpts. I mean, it'd be nice to get a Clone Wars version of him with like the gauntlets. I kind of thought that's what they were going to do, but again, like reissues don't take away from the rest of the line. I think
Right.
some people, they kind of get that in their head, like, oh, they're going to re-release all these figures and that's all we have for this. Like, I've seen some comments like, this is all we're getting for this year. I'm like, dude, look at the releases that have come out. Like, we're still having a regular year.
Right.
The only thing that's slightly different is everything is on fan channel, which I don't have a problem with.
Yep.
I'd also
No.
just like to point out we just hit 308 people watching us. So that's awesome. Hit like. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. We have Slave Leia, both of us. Horrible figure, but
Yeah.
kind of glad to have it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Glad to have it, but that is one figure I would love to see a brand new version of. But, Clone Commander Fox also making his way back, which this is a great news because this was actually the only Clone Commander Clone Commander, because not Captain Rex, but Gree, Cody, Wolf, they all got re-releases, but Fox never got a re-release. What's up, Doug? So this will be great to get this figure back out there. Again, the same logic applies. Do we wish it was on a new body? Of course. I think that goes without saying. But they're clearly not showing an interest in updating these figures. So if this is the version of Rex, or this is the version of Fox that they're going to put out, then it's the version that, we're just going to have to deal with. Because I think this version of Fox is better than no version of Fox.
What's the difference? There we go. I kept forgetting to put Mr. Coffee as a... There you go. You're a moderator now. Our newest mod.
Woohoo!
I don't know what the difference is, though. I'll have to reread that. But yeah, so in my opinion, this is our first L on the reissues. I think they should have just put it on the 2023 body because they have it. So just the idea of getting a figure with the 2013 Clone Trooper sculpt, I'm like I know it's a re-release. I know it's an expensive figure on the aftermarket. It's just, I would buy a Fox on the new sculpt,
Oh, definitely. I would do the same as well.
And the weathering it doesn't even need to be weathered because he's a Coruscant guard. Like, when I think of Coruscant guard, I kind of think like they're on Coruscant. They're like security for a city planet. Like, I just don't see them getting mud all over them. So I'm fine with no weathering, like if they did a Fox on the 2023 buck. And that's what I would have rather had. I think this is one of like 3 on this list that I'm like, we could have just used a new sculpt Fox especially since we have the sculpt,
Yeah.
you know.
What's up, Gentugo? And Toby, again, we're not arguing that. Of course, a new body would be preferred, but if it's this or no Fox, then I think this is perfectly fine.
Yeah, and it's not just new collectors, it's people who clearly, as we've seen in the comments, it's people who missed out on the original, such as Brent here, says, don't care at this point myself, wanted this one for so long. So it's not just new collectors, it's also people who just missed out, on the original.
Right.
Because this Fox is the only clone commander that never got a re-release. Wolf got a re-release, Bly, Rex now,
Cody.
Gree, Cody. Yeah, so he's like the only one that didn't get a re-release. What's up, Bailey? No worries.
That bastard third shift. I don't know what that means, but it sounds like a bastard.
Yeah, it does.
NH Guy, these are going up like every Thursday for pre-order for the next few weeks or so, at least according to Yak Face. And again, technically at the moment, these are all still rumors. But as we know with Yak Face, he typically doesn't report on things unless it's pretty much all but confirmed,
And then even when the website is wrong, it's like it was true at one point, and then it was just canceled, kind of like the Luke and Leia Jedi training. Crate Luke, which literally has a listing. There is a Black Series Crate Luke listing on Walmart.com. So, like, it was true at one point, and then they changed directions.
Yeah. John, I wonder why Hasbro stopped painting the weapons. In the wise words of Eugene Krabs, money.
Yeah, that's definitely unfortunate. That's a big criticism we have. That's probably the biggest criticism we have of modern Black Series. Even though overall I think it's much better nowadays, there is a lack of paint now compared to previous times. So you are right. That is like one of the big things we've kind of regressed on is actual paint applications.
Right.
But yeah, we have Hunter now, absolute W. This is like in the top 10 most expensive aftermarket prices for Black Series. This and Crosshair, which is also on this list, are like in the top 15. This mainline wave came and went, and a lot of people missed out. So this is a pretty common sense re-release.
Absolutely. Has minor things that could be changed about it, but overall it's a solid release, and definitely one that's still worth having on the shelf and easily, something most people should get. It's just those damn knee pads, as you can see in the promo picture.
Yeah.
Those damn knee pads.
Yeah, it kind of got that 2020 clone body going, but I feel like on the Bad Batch figures, I just don't care as much.
Yeah, because, in the show, Hunter's pretty slim. Like, he's not super big or bulky, so I think this is a good re-release right here. I do hope that, well, also, yes, Crosshair will be making his return as well. This one, I feel like I could have used some tweaks on it. Mainly,
the circle?
Mainly because we could have got the circle, and they could have given us an updated head sculpt with the bald, scarred face.
Yeah.
And they could have called this a season 3 figure. Something like that. I feel like would have been hype, and it wouldn't have been that much new tooling. And I think it would have still served the same purpose. Whereas, people would still buy it for a season 1 Bad Batch figure. People would buy it for a season 3. People like me would buy it because it would be updated with the more accurate head sculpt. And also the white around the eye.
Yeah. Someone was asking, do we think we're going to get Bad Batch figures from season 3? Honestly, kind of hard to say, honestly.
Yeah, I could see them giving us the team again in their final Blackout outfits, but they would probably be like Walmart exclusive again, or like a Target exclusive figure, like how the season 2 costumes were.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would buy another one if I want the bald, scarred, crosshair head. I really want that.
Dude, 350 we just hit.
Nice.
This must be a really hot topic. I mean, it is a hot topic for sure. Thank you guys so much. 353. Look at that. Let's hit 400. Last time we did that was when we had a Robo on.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Thanks, guys, for joining. This is a good question, Lack, because you kind of think it would like streamline the line, if that makes sense. Like, I almost think this would be confusing for people, but they're only on fan channels, so it's like, I think that was part of the original rumor that these would actually be showing up in stores, which that must have been like preliminary information, which we'll talk about that a little bit.
Definitely.
But there's no shot these are going to show up in retail unless maybe GameStop or something. I just feel like it'd be really confusing for consumers.
Well, yeah,
to have this old packaging.
GameStop is technically fan channel.
Yeah.
So I think if these do show up in a physical store, it's going to be at GameStop. And at that point, I think if people see these on the shelf, like if you're going to GameStop, you're probably pretty in the know when it comes to, getting figures and things like that. So I don't think it would be too confusing at a GameStop, but yeah, I mean, like, these are not going to be at Walmart or Target or anywhere like that.
Yeah, but I do agree that putting them in Galaxy packaging would almost be better because it like continues the mural for some of these that are like red and black box and never got like a Galaxy mural.
Yeah. The only thing I would say to counter that is if there's collectors out there that are completionists or even just want to complete murals, that would essentially force them into buying.
I hate to say this because we've been doing a lot of, I don't feel sympathy for this group of people, but I kind of don't feel sympathy for completionists because it's like no one's forcing you to be a completionist. Like, you're doing it to yourself. Like, if you don't like being a completionist, especially in a Hasbro Black Series where they re-release everything under the sun, it's like you do it to yourself. I'm sorry.
Well, there you go.
I agree. Smash it.
But I don't know. I feel like just putting them in the red and black boxes is fine.
Yeah, we're not sure. GR03SW. It says fan channel, and Amazon is one of those retailers that is fan channel sometimes, so it's hard to say. Exactly. He was doing it to himself. I'll tell him that. I think it was like the carbonized stuff that made him stop when they did like the 40th Return of the Jedi one. Clone Wars Season 7 Ahsoka,
which this one briefly went up already on Entertainment Earth.
Yeah, we never actually covered that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was a situation.
It didn't matter
because they, Ahsoka, Hera, and Sabine all went up super quickly on Entertainment Earth, and Entertainment Earth actually removed the listings. It wasn't even like a sellout situation, because when stuff sells out on Entertainment Earth, you can still look at the link and it'll just say sold out, but they actually removed the listings.
What's up, Left Coast?
Yo,
Haven't
Left
seen
Coast.
you in here in a while. Thanks for joining us. 375. Can we like actually hit 400? Like, are we about to break a record?
Let's go. Hit 400. This is a very smart re-release. Not the best figure. It's actually minorly inaccurate to Ahsoka's Season 7 look. She has the complete wrong legs. And those legs are horrible because they're reused from the Rebels Ahsoka figure, so she has some difficulties standing. But this figure was a pain in the ass to get. This was back when Walmart exclusives were actually difficult to get. So, like, you camped out at our local Walmart for a few hours
Yeah, shout out to
get
Vader
this.
X Bricks.
Yeah.
We were in the trenches together, and then they finally wheeled out the display that they could have done at any time, but, you know, they liked making us wait and torturing us. But we have the only counter to this, Nate, is we have an infinitely better Clone Wars Ahsoka. I know it's not the same, like, design. Like, this is obviously from Clone Wars Season 7. And the Clone Wars one that we got last year is, like, the more iconic look of her. So, like, unless you really, really want this look, I would almost say it's kind of an easy pass. But I guess, like, Season 7 is, like, amazing, so people will probably want this.
Yeah, I would honestly... I would disagree with you there simply because we also have Maul. And, of course, those two go together. This version of Ahsoka, you can have her posed with Maul, and it makes perfect sense. So
That's true.
I think this one is an easy re-release. Although Dusty Trooper, I think it would have been nice if maybe they could have done a little live action slight retool of this costume. Could have given us the accurate legs, could have stuck it in, you know, the Ahsoka box. But to answer your question, because this one is coming back, that almost certainly means that they have no plans to do a live action version of this costume.
Yeah. So yeah, I suppose you're right, because the Season 7 look is very desirable. I just think we have just such a better version of Ahsoka.
Well, and also, Justin, keep in mind that version of Ahsoka is also very hard to get. And not a lot of people have that one either. So,
very true.
It's one of those situations where I think all Ahsoka, you know, this Ahsoka and the Clone Wars Ahsoka, she already needs a re-release.
Yeah. Come on. 9 away from 400. This is like blowing my mind right now.
Let's go.
Rebels Sabine, and I'm going to assume this is the photoreal version.
Well, yeah, it's in the Galaxy packaging, so it is.
How'd you know?
Because
Did it specify?
No, it's in the Galaxy packaging.
No, I meant like the original red and black box one. You know what I mean?
The original red and black box one wasn't photoreal. So I'm assuming if the picture that Yakface uses is the Galaxy packaging release, which the Galaxy packaging release of Hera
graphic.
Yes,
or where is it?
That is the photoreal version. So,
oh yeah, all right. I just thought maybe there'd be like a chance.
No,
I don't know.
It's definitely going to be the photoreal update, which I'm down for. I actually don't have the photoreal version of Hera.
Oh, I meant Hera. Yeah, did I say Sabine?
And I'd be down to pick this one up. What's up, Adam? Welcome back.
Yeah, this is actually the only photoreal Rebels figure that I'm missing. I have Kanan, I have Sabine, all of the Ezras are already photoreal.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Thrawn, I have the photoreal one. So this is like the only one where I don't have the photoreal, and the photoreal is great on this figure. I don't know why I never like picked it up, but
I mean, I feel like originally, because you and I both had the entire original Rebels crew, and my thought process behind it was, you know, it's an animated character. I really don't need the photoreal update. Like, it's not something that's truly essential. But then when because you have this, right? You have this now?
which one?
This Hera.
No, this is the only one I don't have. That's what I was trying to say, but I probably was, because I think I called it Sabine at first. My bad. But yes, Hera is the only photoreal Rebels crew that I don't have, so I would actually be down to pick this one up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to make the upgrade this time around, because again, you know, once she went out of stock, she went up in price. And yeah, I do agree. We just need more Rebels figures. We need the crew in their season 3, season 4 looks. Easy.
Yeah, we had a lot of comments like this from Mariska Lama on our episode. I figured out, the people who didn't think these were ever getting released and then spent a bunch of money on the originals should have had just a little more patience with this hobby. Just a little more. Just like this much.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, not ragging on your Risk Llama.
Yeah.
But,
it's just hard to tell, but.
Yeah, but for the most part, when it comes to Hasbro, they re-release everything.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, it might be 1 year, it might be 5 years, but they will come back around and put these figures back out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think I'm not going to pass on this one again because she looks awesome.
Yeah.
And then also, they are re-releasing Sabine with the photoreal update. Now, this one, I'm probably not going to pick up because I keep Sabine's helmet on her 24/7.
Yeah. I have this one, the photoreal. I actually sold the pre-photoreal one to Zach because he didn't have a Hera at all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how I acquired a few of these photoreal versions, I think, just from people sending them.
Yeah, people sent us. Yeah, people sent us because you have Kanan and you have the photoreal Sabine. I think it was just packages that people had sent us, and the way we ended up like dividing what was in them.
Right,
you ended up with these.
God, we were just at $395.
Damn,
we were just at $395. $396.
Bro,
if we had over 400, we got like fireworks or something. We gotta like do a celebration of some kind.
I'll light fireworks live in my house.
Yeah, but this Sabine is cool. I love the photoreal head. She comes with the paint gun thing, her pistols, her helmet. It's a pretty good figure. I give her the Darksaber on my shelf. I like that look for her.
Mm-hmm.
And what's up, Brian? Thanks for Hey, 402. Let's go.
There we go. What do we got?
Here we go. This is the only one I have handy.
I'll spray some Mr. Super Clear in the air. Oh, wait, I got my harmonica.
Oh, I thought you were going to actually play it. I was waiting. Look at that. Thank you so much, guys. We've only done that one time before when we had Robo on. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know what the record is, but anytime we hit 400 is a big celebration. Nate, play us a song. Yeah, do the Twin Sons Skywalker theme.
Yeah. I did know how to play that for a brief moment, but
oh, snap.
I'm out of practice. I'm out of practice with the old harmonica.
Yeah. So cool. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Moving on. The original Dr. Aphra. This is like more your territory. So how are you feeling about this?
I think this one is a W. I personally wanted this look more. I feel like this is my mind's eye version of Dr. Aphra more than the version that they released a couple years ago with the trench coat. So I'm down for this. I think we needed to get this one back out there because I think it's just more of an iconic look for her.
Mm-hmm. This is like her regular look, right?
Yeah, for the most part. And it was one of those where it was part of a wave that came and went. And at the time, I wasn't really familiar with her as a character. So I was like, I'm passing on it. And then regretted it for the longest time. But I'm not going to let her slip past me again, even though I do have the trench coat version. This is the one I really wanted, so I'm definitely going to pick this one up.
Nice. Yeah, it's all of those Dr. Aphra figures, which they're all on here, spoilers, are super expensive, just so randomly. It's part of that another mainline wave that came and went, because Ezra also used to be on this level before he got a Galaxy Packaging re-release. Ooh, Nixelplix has a mug arriving tomorrow. Thank you so much for your support. That's awesome.
Nice.
I love the thought of just somewhere out in the world, our little cartoon faces are in someone's kitchen in their cupboard.
That's right.
I like that. Yeah, this is a cool one. We also have BT1, and I have a very similar opinion like I do Fox. Maybe even more so for BT1. I think this one is a certified L. Like, we just got last year the new Astromech sculpt. If they're going to do a BT1 again, put it on the new buck.
Yeah. This one is... I feel conflicted about it. Because obviously with them re-releasing it, that means they have no interest in giving us an updated version. So for me, I think it just falls into the category of, you know, it's better than nothing, although it's not ideal. It's
Right.
It's certainly not what we want, especially because of the new Astromech is so good.
Yeah.
But it's...
Are you going to pick this one up?
Well, I already have it, so I'm good on that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which were you missing 000 then?
Yeah, I need 000.
Okay.
So I'll pass on this re-release. Although, I mean, it's essential if you're going to get Afra. You need BT and you need 000. So I think it's still a good re-release, although I do agree with you that it could be a lot better. And if they did put it on the new Astromech body, I absolutely would have rebought 100%.
Hey, that's fair, Cornholio. Whatever works.
Yeah, there you
Maybe
go.
he is. I mean, Hooter's saying no update required for BT1. I mean, I have never read the comics. I don't know if he's like a smaller Astromech or whatever.
Yeah, hard to say. And especially when it comes to comic
Look at that
books,
sparkle.
because, you know, the size of all characters change depending on who's drawing them, you know, what
Yeah.
issue of the comic book it is. So, yeah, I think it's still good to get this back out there. Better than no re-release of BT1.
So Lazy Java 414. That's insane. I just like keep looking. I'm distracted. Distracted by how many people got in here. Yes. BT1. Moving on, we got 000.
Ooh,
These were all part of that same wave, like I just said about the previous one. Ezra, Afra, 000, BT1. This is a good one to release. I mean, it's not like we have an updated protocol droid sculpt. Alt hands, always cool to see.
right. Yeah, this
And
one
you need this one.
Oh yeah, so like I was mentioned earlier, I've had the Bandai model kit version of this on pre-order for years at this point, hoping that it would come back, but it never has. And so I was just, you know, coming to terms with not having 000 on the shelf, but now I don't have to worry about that because I'll definitely snag this one up. You know, it's 000. It's a badass protocol droid, Edward Scissorhands, Freddy Krueger vibes.
Yes.
You know, has some decent weathering on it too.
Yeah, it's
You
like
know,
a little
bit of dirt, a little bit of silver.
I like the eyes.
Yeah, the red eyes. I think this one will be cool. I do wonder if it has the articulated arms or if it's the non-articulated arms for the Astromech.
I think it's the non, but I do not.
It's hard to tell.
Someone let us know. Does it
Yeah.
have the updated protocol arms or?
Because I
Or
mean,
not.
even like Forlom had the arms, and that's an older figure. So yeah, this will be super dope.
Hooter says non-articulated.
Yeah. Nah. Wait a minute.
And Cornelio says they are.
Yeah.
This always happens when we ask the chat. Never
Yeah.
change, chat. Never change.
Right. You get one person that says no, the other person
What
says
we mean
yes.
by the updated is like there's like a line that
Yeah.
allows them to do this.
The elbows. Are the
Yeah.
elbows articulated?
Corellian Crusader says you can see the track it slides on.
I don't know. It's hard to see in the picture.
Yeah, because I can't tell if that's just like does that go
Vortex
in and
just says it doesn't have arms.
out? Someone saying check the Discord.
They're articulated and not articulated. He needs more blankets and less
I don't
blankets.
see anything in the Discord.
Oh man,
Curlian's he's yapping.
I like the back and forth.
Yeah. I mean, they are articulated, but we mean like, are they specifically the ones that go up and down with the slot that the pipe thing goes, like this thing?
Yeah, the elbow.
Because there's a
There you go.
3PO with it, and there's a 3PO without it.
Right. Corellian says they
See a
posted a
pic?
picture.
Oh, shit. Here it is.
Wilbon? Okay, cool. There's the track. Perfect.
Is this just glitch? What is this? Oh, there we go. Why can't I? All right.
All right, that's
Yeah,
confirmed.
so we do have it. Okay.
Cool. Very cool.
All right.
Are you now? What are you thinking, Justin? Are you picking up or passing on this bad boy?
I've never read 420. I've never read I've never read Dr. Aphra. I probably never will, if I'm gonna be honest. And I don't have any desire to pick up Aphra, BT1, or 000. I mean, they're cool concepts. They're new, they're different, they're kind of refreshing to see. They're kind of creative. Like, I love just the thought of evil C3PO with, like, he's gonna mess you up.
Right. He's gonna torture you.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So it's cool. And yeah, I agree with Hooter. They're cool together. I just don't need it for my shelf.
Mm-hmm.
No surprise here. Justin hates Star Wars. That's right.
Classic.
That's right.
Let's ask him if he's played Jedi Survivor, finished Bad Batch, or watched Tales of the Empire.
I like how Survivor is like the new thing, even though that's been known for like half a year at this
Right.
point. But yeah, Crosshair is coming. We covered that. You just got to rewind the stream a bit.
Court, thanks for being a member for 1 month. They said, I just remembered this. Did you ever order that replacement blade for Mara? If not, Luke gave her his blue saber, so that's an option if you haven't. Yeah, I didn't end up getting the replacement saber because I'm buying the 4-pack, so I'm just going to have another Mara Jade. So I didn't end up getting the replacement.
Nice. And lastly, out of this list of 12 figures, we have Bosk. Awesome.
Now this one needs an update. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. The elbows are Garbo. The hands are Garbo.
Look.
But the thing is, bro,
He's very old. You are right.
Hasbro still does a great job with aliens, and I think an updated version would be killer.
Yeah. I agree with you, but so many people need it that I'm like okay with it.
I mean, ultimately I agree with all of these re-releases. It's the same argument of
You could say it about every single one of these.
yes,
Yeah.
they do need updates, but at the same time, it's better than nothing. Better than not having him. So, yeah, I mean, Bosk is a great looking figure. Still looks great, but those elbows are bad. He can barely hold his blaster with both hands. Barely hold his blaster.
At the very least, you can get him in that like gun holding pose where he's just like standing there in Empire.
Right.
So if you just need him to go with your ESB bounty hunters, I still think it's fine. But obviously, I agree. I would love a dynamic Bosk.
Yeah. Dynamic Bosk would be amazing.
And no, he cannot. He can't even hold the weapon with both hands.
Yeah,
You can get him to hold the strap there, but
it's a struggle. I'm sure if I messed around with it for a little bit, I could probably get him to hold it with both hands, but it'd be a pain. Yeah, look at those deep cuts. Them's those shallow cuts.
yeah, that's the obtuse cuts.
Yeah.
That's like worse than the original clone body. Honestly.
Yeah, it's not good. But better than nothing.
Yeah. Articulated jaw, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool gimmick. I always love an articulated jaw.
Yep.
Yep. So with these re-releases, I also, because so many people are curious about this, so many people talk about it, so many people comment, so many people speculate. they want to know, like, is this the big nerdy list? Like, was it that original list? Because what was it, July of last year?
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
The Nerdzoic channel sort of leaked a list of potential re-releases. The original rumor was original packaging, straight re-releases. I think showing up in retail was part of that original rumor. And there was a list of some TVC items, some roleplay helmets, and there was, I believe, 20 Black Series items, like actual figures, like the 1/12 scale.
Yeah.
And the way the rumor was presented, it made it out to seem like these were all going to go up like tomorrow. Like it was like a huge breaking news sort of thing. We've covered it before. At the time, definitely sounded way too good to be true, especially if they were all coming out once. And we've covered it as time has gone on. Like the whole thing seemed more believable with like the Turn Back Tuesday thing. The helmets came true. The TVC vehicle came true. I know like Star Action Figures said some things, and of course we made that video covering what Star Action Figures had to say about it, because they're a fan channel. That one kind of got us in trouble, Nate. That one kind of got us in trouble. But
in the doghouse.
We cover the Black Series. That's what we do. I'm not going to apologize for literally covering Black Series news. So I wanted to go through and highlight which ones were actually part of that original Nerdzoic list. And in this specific stuff that Yak is now leaking, Plo Koon, Commander Fox, Ahsoka from Clone Wars, 000, and Bosk were part of that original Nerdzoic list. Captain Rex, Hunter, Crosshair, Hera, Sabine, Dr. Aphra, and BT-1 were not part of that list. So there was obviously a certain amount of validity to that original list, and who knows, the whole thing might come true still.
Right.
I know Yak said he wouldn't be surprised if that whole list comes to fruition. And we've always supported, you guys know us, we support re-releases of expensive things. We do not care that our stuff gets devalued. We just went on a whole rant about that on Figure It Out. But I thought we would go through, and I have the original list here.
Yep.
And just quickly go through, just kind of as a refresher, what was on that original list and what we still might see.
Yeah.
So, Clone Wars Ahsoka, we talked about. Fox, we talked about. Bosk, which the original rumor did have Archive Bosk. This is one that hasn't come to fruition yet. Archive Anakin, which would be a massive L.
Yeah.
Because...
I was just going to say, I don't think this one will get re-released because we do have the rumors that there is going to be a new Revenge of the Sith Anakin. So I think that one's probably not going to happen. Similarly, the next one, which was Darth Maul. Obviously, we already know that there's a brand new Darth Maul coming, so this one is definitely not getting a re-release.
Yeah, so there's a few on here where what must have happened, like, as a prediction. Obviously, I don't know Jack, so don't quote me here, but sure. What I'm going to assume happened was there was some early preliminary information that wasn't supposed to be sent out to distributors or what have you. Because, like, there are some of these where I can kind of see now how it played out. Like, the Anakin, a newly tooled Anakin, is heavily rumored at the moment for Revenge of the Sith.
Right.
This Maul probably ended up being the new Maul that's in that 3-pack, and we also know that Maul is getting a single release. Nate, we were correct on the mural, by the way.
Yep. What do you know?
I'll
Out of the Basement's right again.
Yeah, I'll show you some stuff in private after the stream is over. I'm not really supposed to. Show it off, but we were correct. Everyone guessed that, but yes, Maul is coming out, and it more than likely, wink wink, will not have that soft goods. So this Maul probably ended up being that new Maul. The Death Watch Loyalist massive L if this comes out. This is a horrible
Ugh.
Django buck. I hate that.
It's a steamer right there.
Yeah. Cal Kestis, the original.
Not the best, but I love this outfit.
Yeah.
I love his legs are terrible,
Yeah.
but God, I love the Fallen Order costume so much. This would be a stinker. Now, what if we get a Nihilus on the new Darth Maul body? Huh? Hey?
That'd be funny.
Oh my God. I mean, at least it would be better articulated, but still wouldn't solve the issue of the height because Darth Nihilus is not a short character. Darth Nihilus is big. Darth Nihilus big.
There is photoreal, but it's like that's clearly not Cameron Monaghan. So
Right.
Like, sure.
I think the head sculpt is definitely just based on like Cal Kestis, the character.
Yeah. Clone Commander Obi-Wan, terrible figure. Completely wrong figure.
Well, not completely, but the head sculpt is
the head
is
sculpt
wrong.
makes it wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, this should have had the more mullet look from Attack of the Clones. It's also on the horrible 2013 clone body. Kind of hope this one. Maybe just do it on the 2023 Hasbro, please.
I'd rebuy.
Yeah.
I'd rebuy.
Dr. Aphra, which is now coming to fruition. Some interesting ones like these. These I'm like, please no.
Yeah.
Because
unless
it's on the new buck.
right, because like we've already talked about, like maybe this information was so preliminary that it, Nerdzoic was just assuming they were re-releases, and maybe this means they're going to give us a new.
Because who knows?
Astromech Body 3
Like,
pack.
we probably never will know
Right.
if that original information was correct, or if Hasbro changed directions, or if it was just preliminary early concept info that they didn't want leaked. Like, who knows what the original thing was? Certainly not trying to say anything definitive here on this show.
For sure.
This is all just speculative. But yeah, this would be a huge L if, the original rumor was same figures, same packaging, straight up re-releases. So I hope this one does not come true. Same with this. Now, like you were saying, like, yes, give me all of these on the new Astromech Buck, and I'll take them all, please.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially because we have the R5 head, and obviously we have the R2 head, so they could easily give these to us on the new Astromech body, and we wouldn't have to worry about them paying for any new tooling or anything like that. They just have to paint them different, cast them in a different color of plastic.
See, I've been having that sentiment this whole video, though. It's just up until the Astromechs and a couple other examples. I get they're for the people who don't have them, but why not put them on the new sculpt?
Yeah,
if they have it, because it's superior.
And Justin and I don't have either of these.
Yeah, that's a good point either. I don't own any of these.
Yeah, because when they came out, they were hella expensive. They were like 65, 70, something like that.
And if they did come out, Dante's, I'd buy them on the new body.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Even as a person who doesn't own these, I would pass on these Dante's toys if they just released these and they were on the old Astromech sculpt. Even as a person who doesn't have these, I'd pass. The 2014/2015 Target exclusive Shadow Squadron set. This is one that I just, even after all this time with like the big nerdy list, like, is it true? Is it going to come out? Was it delayed? Was it like half true? All of that stuff later. I still just can't wrap my mind around them releasing blue line packaging in 2024. Like, I just do not see this happening in the original packaging. It would like blow my mind. Some people don't understand me when I say that, but I know it's just packaging, but like something about releasing blue line in 2024, I just can't see it happening.
Yeah, it would definitely be odd, and where I could see this one coming back would be like the recent Palpatine re-release, where it's the same exact figure but in a new style of packaging.
Yeah, Masters of Evil. That'd be cool, actually.
Right. And that's kind of my thought, is maybe if this is getting re-released, it'll be in the Masters of Evil style packaging, something like that. And that would make sense. But I do agree with you. It would be so bizarre to see a Blue Line package 10 years later.
These packages will not be released again. Well, the ones that Yak teased. So not this. Okay, refresher here. This list is the original Nerdzoic list from last year. What we covered earlier in the stream is this is more concrete. These are confirmed. Now, some of them are from that original list, but there's a difference here. This is the Yak Face list. These are coming. And then these are potentially coming. And as time has moved on, it has become more and more believable that these are coming. So these are the original. As far as we know, these are the original packages.
Yep.
Unless you're talking specifically about the Shadow Squadron set. But you said packages plural. So I thought maybe you meant all of them. But yeah. So we have the Emperor set, which obviously this did end up getting a re-release. But again, this is kind of why I think that original rumor was like some preliminary information, because this obviously ended up being in a different box. I show a comparison picture in the recent episode of Figure It Out. It's a different box, different description, different UPC, different SKU. Like that's a separate release. So that's why I'm like, this is like, a lot of it is true, but some of it is like slightly changed. You know what I mean?
Right.
This Django Gaming Greats.
Please no. We need a new Django.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Luke.
Yeah, wait a second, LMC.
Yeah.
Oh, don't you worry. We got a Django here. We do indeed have a Django here. Oof. I hate this body so much.
It's so bad.
This might be the worst sculpt in the entire line.
Especially because it's not even like a classic red and black, or I mean, it's not a classic blue or orange line sculpt. Like that's a red and black box figure, and the sculpt was that bad. Yeah.
Same thing with this. It's just such a horrible sculpt.
Please no. I want these on the Death Watch body. Please.
Oh, like imagine this. They could do. Oh yeah. I'd love it. This is another one where, again, maybe that information was just some early concept, wasn't 100% concrete, because this figure ended up getting a re-release, but similar to Maul, it's in a Phantom Menace Galaxy packaging, 3-pack, has the soft goods robe, the Maul is new. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's true that this is getting a re-release, but it's not in the same packaging. It's not just a straight re-release because we're getting the soft goods on it. So it's like half true, you know what I mean? But yeah, obviously this is getting a re-release. So if you don't have it, definitely get that GameStop 3-pack.
Yeah, absolutely.
Plo was on the Yak list.
Yeah.
This one's interesting.
Yeah,
I can see them doing this.
I mean, absolutely. This one sold out super quick on Amazon. Pretty hard to get. And it's a Galaxy line figure, so I think they could easily, just make the package again and do a straight, just re-release of this. No packaging update, nothing like that.
Yeah, Jesse, the rumor is that it's original packaging. So no updates on the packaging. But the Emperor one is a different package. Who knows? Again, like none of this is concrete. We're just speculating.
Right.
But yeah, this would be a decent re-release. The Scout Trooper sculpt still holds up. I like the updated stand.
True. That
I like the
stand is so
weathering.
much better.
It's a very cool set. I'm glad to have it.
Yeah, I like
Comes
that
with the
one.
little junk.
Yep. Love little bits of world building like that.
Then we had 000, which we talked about, and then these helmets did end up happening as a Hasbro Turn Back Tuesday thing.
Mm-hmm.
So the Black Series helmets came true, and then this TVC ATST came true, which we have covered that before in follow-up videos because we've covered this topic many times. So yeah, I just wanted to compare Yak's list, which these are like, I would say these are for sure, like a for sure thing. And then I wanted to compare it to the original Nerdzoic list because, hey, these might come out as well.
Yep. And we've seen that some of those that were supposed to be re-releases are actually either coming out in different packaging or actually just new figures.
Yeah. So, like I said, there must have been a certain amount, a pretty high amount of validity to that original information, for sure. So, cool to see because we support re-releases.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like super high. I don't care when my stuff is like super valuable on the aftermarket.
I agree.
I couldn't care less. I want you guys to get this cool stuff.
And Oofy, nothing about the probe droid currently.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Captain Rex was not on Nerdy's list at all.
Right, yeah, that's what this image was for. Let me bring it back up again. That's why I made this little thing right here. Is because this is Yak's list, and some of the ones that were on the Nerdy list are on the Yak list. So there's, there are some that are from Nerdy's list, but then there's also some that they're just getting re-released, and we had no previous knowledge of.
Mm-hmm. Knowledge. I agree, Hooter. We need 412 likes. We're back up to 425. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe if you're new. Glad everyone's enjoying the stream.
Yeah, that is insane, guys. Oh, this is on the subject of those re-releases. Yakface posted on their Instagram that some of the reissues have shown up in GameStop's system. So, for example, Rex, Bosk, Fox, BT1, 000, Hera.
Yeah. Oh, that was Vintage Collection. I was like, Enoch with Night Troop.
Yeah. Yeah. So there are also, some of them are, I guess that answers our question because we brought that up earlier.
Yeah.
If these would actually be at GameStop. So I suppose they will be.
Yep. We're curious about that too, Power Glove. I guess we'll all find out come October. That's when Rex is allegedly coming back. So.
Mm-hmm. Then Nate. Monumental occasion here in the Black Series. I was going to say out of the basement, but the Black Series community at large. Kiadi Mundi has finally gone up and sold out for pre-orders.
Dang, even on Entertainment Earth?
Let's take a look-see. Let's do a live look.
Love a live look. Whoa!
Pre-order sold out.
Whoa!
The Kiadi Mundi demand is high. It is high.
Dude, Will Boners rise up.
Yep. So, we have 433 people. That might be a record. So thank you guys so much. But for anyone who somehow doesn't know, Kiadi Mundi was revealed July of 22, right, guys?
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
It was pipelined for a long time. It got officially revealed, but with no pre-order. And now it was just gone forever. And people were starting to think like that it just wasn't even coming out.
Zach, what are you doing, bro?
Zach, what?
Sleeping at the wheel?
And it's just been a whole thing in the Black Series community. It's been a whole meme. Like, where is our boy Kiadi Mundi? He finally went up for pre-order at Entertainment Earth, Big Bad. I haven't seen an Amazon listing. So
yeah, chat is saying not on Amazon yet.
Yeah. Kiadi is the key to all of this. Exactly. So And to add to the confusion, Big Bad and Entertainment Earth don't even have official shots of the figure for their pre-order listing. I'm like, there's just layers and layers to the Kiati situation. I love it so much. I did secure this, Nate. I'm sure you did too.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Estimated to arrive May of 2024. Hey, that's this month. Let's go.
And Entertainment Earth said June, so
Oh, snap.
May, June. Kiati's right around the corner, which we knew he had to be because people overseas have Kiati. You know, we've got tons of photos, all sorts of stuff of people having him in hand. So
No, Hasbro did announce him. He did get officially revealed.
yeah, he definitely
He just didn't go up for pre-order.
right. But I would say though, you know, don't worry if you guys missed out on the pre-order. He's a fan channel exclusive. It's probably just the pre-orders sold out. I'm sure once he comes into stock, he'll probably be easy to get. I would not sweat this one. Don't sweat it, guys.
Yeah. So super cool that he just finally went up because he is supposed to be in the same case as the Phase 1 Clone Trooper.
Right, which we already have that one. Old news.
Yep. Although I don't think I showed him off last week for some reason. Was I gone? What did we do last? Oh, it was the May 4th stuff, so we didn't do recent. Oh, we missed our recent pickups.
Yeah, you and I didn't do recent pickups.
All of our guests did, though, because that's just how much we prioritize our guests' enjoyment.
That's right. That's right.
What was I looking at? Oh, yeah, they're in the same wave, but we do know that the fan channels can get solid cases of like the clones, for example. So that's what that was.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Kiati Mundi, he's here.
Should be coming soon.
Yep, should be coming soon. Another sort of thing coming soon is the Amazon exclusive Jedi Fallen Order 3-pack. Amazon moved up their release date, and then now arriving Tuesday. Some people already have theirs, which is awesome to see. Nate, you're getting this on Tuesday, right?
Yep, mine.
Okay.
Mine is going to be here on Tuesday, along with Dune Part 2 on 4K. It's going to be a great Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a great Tuesday.
Right. I passed on this one. There just wasn't enough meat on the bone for me. I'm fine. I know I haven't played Jedi Survivor, and that's a big meme, but I have played Fallen Order more than once, and it's like, I love that game so much. It was just released at a time where I was just bigger into gaming, so I do love Jedi Fallen Order, but there just wasn't enough meat on the bone for me, Nate.
I hear you. Personally, I'm excited for that soft goods cape on the second sister.
Yep.
I think Cal is surprisingly new, which is always nice to see. The dud, of course, is the Purge Trooper. Big dud. But
yeah,
I still dig it.
His purple hammer is pretty cool, though.
Yeah, the accessory is really cool. I think I have the other two Purge Troopers, so I'm like, I might as well. I have the other two. It'll be nice to have the third one, even though we still need the one with the batons.
Truth. Yeah, it's the Electro Hammer, Risk.
Yeah. The Electro Hammer.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
I do agree, Brennan. And Lukeness. Come on, buddy. Don't say that.
Don't
say that.
It's too... Not on Mother's Day, Lukeness. You can't do that to me. Can't do that to me.
You're going to come over and we're going to watch it again. And Justin and I are going to explain it to you in painstaking detail.
So I think you don't just get it. Let me explain the whole plot to you.
Do you even understand the Lisan al-Gaib? I'm just kidding, Lukeness. Just kidding.
Recent shipping data shows that the Hasbro Pulse / Disney Store exclusive Last Command 4-pack is now arriving in the US. So we just got a whole lot of stuff coming to the United States, coming sooner than expected.
I got to get on this comic. I started reading it, but I'll be honest, it's goofy as hell, bro. I was like, oh my god, this is like
That's every EU big EU defender.
pure silliness. But
Yeah.
I got to get on that. I wanted to read the comic before getting this figure set, so I could learn about Joris Sabaoth. Joris
Sabaoth.
Sabaoth.
Exactly. But yeah, I passed on the set as well. It's super cool, and I was excited for other people because the EU fans went nutty over this.
Oh yeah.
So it's pretty cool for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's silly, but it's OG episode 7. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I have respect for what came before, and
Right.
you know.
And when I say I'm reading the comic, I mean I started with Heir to the Empire. Like I have the like collection that's all 3 of them. So that's what I meant by that. I didn't mean I just jumped into Last Command.
I like it must be kind of annoying to be yak face because are these 6-inch or 375? It says Black Series in the caption. This person says where to find it. Hasbro Pulse / Disney Store exclusive. Where to find it? Like, guys,
Reading is hard. Reading is hard. I am picking this setup though. I think it's great to see crazy EU stuff. And Hunter, we're getting to the Haslab. We're getting to it. And thank you for the $5.
Yes, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate your support. Yeah, I just had this Yak Face article pulled up because I wanted to credit the initial image, which was the Star Wars _ toy collector.
Yeah. Zoo Boy, I like reading with pictures.
He's one of those people.
I like my pictures.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I just finished A Storm of Swords, a nice, thick, big novel.
That's where Justin and I. So Justin doesn't play video games anymore, but I still play video games. He reads books. I still am like, I need the picture.
What's going on with me? What's wrong with me?
I think you're becoming old, brother.
Yeah.
Certified elderly.
Yep.
I can't play those damn video games, and I need my words.
I need my words with no pictures. Just turning the pages. So yeah, the TVC Haslab got leaked, guys. So I suppose I should shut off our Black Series news graphic.
Yeah.
This is our last bit of news before we get into our recent pickups. And this is just hilarious. Like, I in a way, like, I feel bad for the designers, but it just highlights Hasbro's utter incompetence because they have been leaking their own things lately. Like, they have just been leaking it themselves.
Right. That's what kind of blew my mind was I was like, originally when this information was first coming out, I was like, how did this get leaked? Like, because it's very obviously a picture from Hasbro Pulse, and it turns out...
Shit, where is it? I had a folder. Here it is.
It turns out that they put the link up on the website themselves for a brief period of time. So you could find this on HasbroPulse.com.
Yeah, that's why it's not, as far as we know, it's not fake because this was on their website. Like, this was on their Hasbro Pulse Haslab webpage. And it, you know, see, that even if they did it intentionally, that would be such a dumb move because people are already making up their minds on the set before we even know like exactly what's included.
Right.
Like, what would be the purpose unless they're like gauging interest or gauging, but like they wouldn't be this far into development if they were just gauging interest, right? Who knows? Whatever. The TVC Haslab got leaked, and it is the Mos Eisley Cantina playset.
Wait, hold on. Look at this account.
Nate can skateboard.
Look at the username.
Nate is better than Justin. Nate can skateboard and play drums, and Justin can play catch with a dog and float in a pool.
Oh man.
Sure. What else
that's
am I
funny.
doing? What else am I doing in the intro?
Oh,
I'm in the pool relaxing.
I don't know. I didn't mean to derail that. I just thought that was funny. But
I'm like, what else am I doing? Should I showcase my skills in the next intro we do?
yeah.
Yeah. And these images were also coming from multiple different sources. There was like multiple different people taking pictures of their screen.
Mm-hmm.
So that is also kind of why I think it's real.
Right.
This person clearly doesn't know how to take a screenshot, but this is just another picture. And in here we have very interesting the base playset for $3.99 or the deluxe playset for $4.99. You make coffee. That's a skill. I'm a barista.
That's true. I made some coffee for me last night.
Yeah, true. Show us your skills. Yeah, it's called Lazy Sunday.
Yeah, that's
Damn it.
right.
I'm so sorry to keep that going, but what are you thinking, Nate? Like you're more of a TVC guy than I. I mean, I'm not. You at least collect like OT TVC.
So honestly, initially I was very hyped at the idea of a Mos Eisley Cantina Haslab, but I gotta say, if this is the offering, I think I might be out. I personally, obviously we don't.
I have a beard. Nate doesn't have a beard.
That's true. I got a goatee.
Yeah.
Technically,
All right.
this is a goatee. But anyways, I Hasbro Pulse. I love that account. I love when this account appears in the chat.
Who is it? You gotta expose yourself.
Right. But I feel like and we don't know what characters are coming because there's allegedly going to be 8 figures included. I feel like 400 is a little much for this.
Yeah, so there was also an image that I just didn't feel comfortable covering on the stream because it looked like from the POV of a Hasbro employee. I just like we're always going to cover leaks. Like I'm not afraid that Hasbro is ever going to like do something, but I don't know, it just felt a little dirty with that screen. You can find it. I didn't want to start any drama or anything. It was like a little too far. You know what I mean? It looked like a Hasbro meeting, something like that. I didn't want to cover that image. But yeah, it was like it said 8 figures bar. There's gonna be some sort of lighting,
right? Yeah, that's a good point, Nixelplix. No bandstand area.
Which is weird because it said stage in this screenshot.
Yeah.
It is in the Discord. The Discord is the Wild West. I don't care about that.
Right.
I just meant like publicly covering it on YouTube. Like, I don't know. I didn't want to cover that image.
Yeah. I don't think the Tonica sisters are going to be part of this. That would...
Sorry.
No, I was just going to say there's like some weird issues with the likeness rights to the Tonica sisters. Like they'd never signed away their likeness rights, and that's why they've never had figures. So I doubt it'll be Tonica sisters.
Yeah. And then we found this. Someone found this on Reddit. This person could just be yapping. This is a very prominent, like, they're always in the yak face comments defending TVC. It's like him and BHC. They're little buddies, but I don't know how they would know this, but the base version includes 6 deep cuts, no mains in the Haslab campaign, meaning like Cantina patrons instead of like Luke, Obi-Wan, Han. Cantina expansion with extra wall booths and furniture. This person could just be yapping. I have no idea. I just thought it was interesting that someone found that.
Yeah, and I saw some people say, like, what if the deluxe offering is like the mirror image of like the booths, so it'll include like, because there's holes, you can see modular holes down at the back of the bar, and on the side by the main entrance.
Right here.
So there's speculation that the deluxe offering is the mirrored, like 3 little booth areas mirrored to the other side. Or it could just be classic Hasbro, and they're like, well, you just got to buy 2 to complete the whole scene.
Yeah. So assuming that this is real, so take everything with a grain of salt. It could be fake. We could just be yapping right now. But just like from my brain, my opinion, this looks weird to me. Like I don't know if it's like this gap right here in the back, or I'm just like, what does the outside look like? It just looks.
It looks unfinished.
Yeah, incomplete. That was the word I was looking for. Like just putting this on a shelf and having your shelf be the floor, I think is kind of weird because everything is like that cream color, you know, the Tatooine color. So I just think not having a floor is kind of odd. And I don't know. It looks so open. It doesn't look complete. It doesn't. It just looks like a smattering of random things.
Yeah. Yeah. No paint too. Looks very, very clean.
Yeah. Well, it could be, you know, at early, you know.
Right. It definitely could be, but yeah, I just don't see $400 value here. Especially when we got the epic TVC Java's Palace set that was not a Haslab and was $230. Had lots of paint on it. Looked incredible. Came with a ton of stuff. Like when you compare those two together, I'm just like, how? And then to have a deluxe offering as well that's even more expensive. Just like how, you know?
Yeah, I was trying to wrap my mind around like having a base version and then like a deluxe version of the same Haslab. And I don't know if that's like scumbag status or if it's like better than tiers. Like, cause I hate tiers. I hate the hyper focus on tiers. Every Haslab that comes out, I feel like the community, doesn't matter if it's Marvel Legends, Star Wars, the community zeroes in on the tiers and they hyper focus on the tiers. I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I kind of don't like that the focus is so much on the tiers, whereas the base cost should be about the base thing that's being offered. I understand that the tiers are obviously they're worked into the price of the Haslab. Like that should come as no surprise. I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
But
definitely agree, David.
Yeah, I agree because some people are saying 6 figures, some people are saying 8 figures, and if it's a whole bunch of like Cantina patrons that never previously existed in TVC, that would be sick. Like that would be awesome if you know.
I mean, I definitely think there's going to be some heaters for the characters. Some never been dones in TVC before, but yeah, just based on what we're seeing right here, it's hard to really see the value. But of course, we don't even know if there might still be tiers, Justin. There might still be tiers on this.
So you're gonna have a base level, and then you're gonna have a deluxe version. Then you're gonna have tiers for both.
Do you know much about the Hero Quest Haslab?
No, I know that that's a talking point, but I really don't know what that is.
Because I guess that would have to be like, because that's the only other example of a Haslab that had two different offerings. Chat, if anyone is familiar with the Hero Quest, did that also have tiers? That's what I would like to know.
If the tiers are worked in, how do they justify 2 price points? Well, we kind of think like maybe the deluxe version would be like a more complete version that comes with like this up here, but it's like mirrored, so you could have like an enclosed cantina, and then you can kind of maybe fold it out for display. Or
well, yeah, because the holes are. It's very obvious that it's the set is modular.
Yeah. If there are deep cut figures included, then it will sell. How do you feel specifically about the price? Like, let's just say the base offering, whatever it is actually really cool. Like all these like deep cut Cantina patrons, it's like the Cantina patrons that you want. Like, let's just pretend like you're in a perfect world, and it's like this what we see, but the figures included are like dope. Would you back it for $400?
I mean, if it's the right character selection, I could definitely see myself getting into it. But like I said, like, you know, and if there truly is lighting, there's some kind of lighting rig that goes with it, that could be a total game changer, next level kind of thing. But it's really hard to, like I said, you know,
But
at
there's
this
like other pictures. Like it's
Right.
way too like whoever took this image, like, come on, man. But there are some other like, you know, shots here. I wish we could see these in more detail, but
Yeah. It's too early to say definitively, but as of right now, like everything I see here is just not something that I'd be willing to pay $400 or $500 because I would have to get the deluxe version. Like it's such an and
the
the
cups.
yeah, in the grand scheme of things, going from 400 to 500, it's such an, you know, it's only $100 more at that point. When you're already spending that much money, it's like, what's another $100? You might as well get the deluxe version. So it kind of just, it's really going to depend.
Yeah. It's just weird. Like it almost looks small to me too, like for $500.
Right. And maybe
Or
it's
even
just
400.
Right. Maybe it's just the picture, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I need to see the full reveal. I need to see everything that's going on with this because it's going to be a retro release. You know, as of right now, it's just we need more information before we can definitively say anything.
Yeah. So 100%. So this is not our official judgment, because how could you make an official judgment? We have no idea, you know. Everything, take it with a grain of salt. And obviously we'll cover it when it gets officially revealed. I think it would be kind of cool to have like some TVC people on,
For
you
sure.
know, like when because I had the idea to do like a TVC takeover day where Out of the Basement gets taken over, and maybe we can get like, I don't know, Boss Bounty. He's in the UK, so it'd probably be very bad time for him. I don't know. I had that idea though, like do like a TVC takeover.
It'd be like the evening.
Yeah,
You know, it's not like super late in the UK right now.
yeah,
Not like when you know, Action Display joins us.
yeah, or Kabashed figures
Yeah.
when it was like 5 o'clock in the morning when we stopped streaming. for
Right.
him. But yeah, that is it for the news in the Star Wars collecting community world.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's 8:40. It's not
Okay.
bad.
All
It's
right.
not bad.
I'll have to hit up Bosk's Bounty. I think that'd be a cool guy to get on. Maybe we could have like multiple TVC people on, just like a complete TVC takeover.
Get David in here.
And then yeah, and then everyone unsubs.
Yeah. Right. Right. But yeah, that's the news. Those are the new rumors, leaks, all that
Yep.
good stuff.
Yeah, so like you said earlier, Nate, we have not done our May Wheel of Rebo yet, but that is because last week was the May 4th reveals, so we had a big party stream. Today's Mother's Day, so we don't want to go. We kind of wanted to keep it to 2 hours today, which I think we'll hit. So we will do that next week for our May Wheel of Rebo. I am going to be gone the 26th, Nate. That is Memorial Day weekend.
Oh.
And I'll be going to see my brother and my grandma, some
Okay.
family in Minnesota.
Okay.
So I will be gone the last Sunday of this month, but we will for sure do the wheel next Sunday. So
Yeah.
now, there's only one thing left to do, Nate. Should I hit it?
Oh, yeah, let's go, brother. Now we're on Tatooine.
Now we're on. I forgot to do the hyperspace thing, dude. Stream's over.
Cancel it.
Stream is over. I want to do it. I want to do it. I think it's fun.
I do like Mod Squad.
You do like Mod Squad.
Justin
JK,
hates
unless-
Justin hates the mods. I don't know if you guys knew that.
I literally made him a mod today.
Yeah, after making him wait.
True. Because he's been a goated Discord mod lately. So I just forget that normally we have them also be YouTube mods. We can send Chris to stream to replace. Let's do it. Can we get Eric?
I'm
Can we get Eric instead? No offense, Chris.
I'm down.
Who would like to go first?
I would have to assume you have less than me.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. I'll go. There can be multiple goats. There can be multiple goated mods. It's like you're like children. It's like picking a favorite child. All right.
True.
Chris might be on vacation. It's facts.
True.
So first things first, I'll do a P.O. box pickup.
Ooh. Yeah, where's
Piercing-
Piercing's not even
Bullet,
in here right
who
now.
has been hounding me to go to the post office.
Hounding me.
Hounding
and
Nate.
And Piercing's not even here right. Oh, here we go. There we go. You're lucky, Piercing.
So
you're lucky.
We got a bubble mailer here. It says read as you open the envelopes. All right, so I guess I'll... Oh, okay. Dear Justin and Nate, I know I have a reputation to keep, but no, it's not another helmet of the Max Legion. Dude, I need one. I need one for my Max repo.
Justin doesn't need one.
Yeah, I need one.
Justin doesn't need one.
And at this moment, it says, parentheses, retrieve envelope number 1.
Ooh.
Here we go.
This is like... Is this like Saw right now? And there's going to be a little tape player in there?
Oh, shit. This is cool.
Hello, Justin.
In this envelope... Kiwi, stop it. I'm trying to read here. And she barks right when I'm trying to read.
Classic.
Team Justin having a rough stream today. Nah, we all right. We all right. Who's here? Am I getting my clones?
Clones?
Bro, Lucy's gone. Where'd she go? All right. Oh my god. In this envelope are all the prototypes leading up to the OOTB ICC-Con keychains for you guys to hand out. Version 3 and version 4 were failed prints that didn't make it. Version 7 is the closest to the final product before 1 million more are on the way. But, so okay, I'm supposed to look at envelope 1. So we have some prototypes for our keychain.
Look at that.
These are 3D printed that we're going to be giving away at ICC-Con this year.
Dang.
Very cool. That was version 2, actually. This is version 6. I'm sure they're just using whatever filament they had. So this is like a different size.
Nice.
I think I like the smaller one. I like the green.
I like that it has the year on it. That's dope.
Yeah, and then...
Makes it collectible. Oh,
this
man.
is clean. I love this.
Yeah.
This is version 7, Pierce.
That's hype.
Yeah,
That's
is
hype
sick.
right there.
I would love to pass these out at ICCC. And don't forget, guys, we also have these to pass out.
Stickers. We're coming prepared this year.
We are coming prepared, for sure. Oh, snap. There's more in here. Oh, okay. So we have like a... Oh, this is version 1. The mini version.
Miniature.
Version 5.
Nice.
All right. Retrieve envelope number 2. The small yellow border keychain is why the logo is different, since it didn't translate to print form. The other 8 are for any of you guys to distribute to the text chat that you guys have, Shill Squad. I thought it was 5, but there are extra if I missed anyone. Oh, snap. So we have some... Oh, look at that. They even have the ring. What?
Oh! That's awesome.
Are you kidding me, bro? That is so cool.
That's sick. Certified.
There's so much in here. Okay, so we have... This is a yellow version. And then we have... Okay, yeah, these are like the... We can distribute these to our friends, Nate. We have a group of our very own Shill Squad keychains.
It's an elite crew.
So, Mike Case, Landspeeder Luke, and Zach, Black Series Cantina. We'll have to... I got a bunch, so we can send some out to you guys. Thank you so much, Piercing. I didn't...
Yeah, thank you.
I had no idea you were doing that for us.
That's so cool.
And yes, I love the Out of the Basement ICC Con ones. Like, I think you're right, this version 7, that would be so cool.
That's sexy.
Yeah, oh yeah. So thank you. I was not expecting. That's like a little bit of a bonus there. Now I understand why you were so excited for me to go to the post office. But thank you so much, Piercing. That's awesome. And if you guys ever want to send anything, P.O. Box 1302, Portage, Indiana, 46368. Just put OOTB for the name.
They know us.
They know us. They do. I had to explain it. Oh, I have more. What am I doing? All right. So I also got, since we didn't get to show off our recent pickups last week, because it was our party stream, I did get 2 of the new 2023 Clone Trooper. I got 2 from Big Bad, and then I have 2 from Amazon, and those will be here on Tuesday. So I will have 4 of these. I sold all my 2020 Phase 1 clones.
Nice.
You already know, cloner status.
Clones.
I absolutely adore the 2023 Clone Trooper sculpt. And Phase 1 might be goated for it because no chin. Absolutely no chin because it's just more of a sealed, it's a bucket. And I think Phase 1 is just more... when it comes to the regular ones, they're more frequently seen. Because Phase 2, they're all Legion. So I went hard on the Phase 1. And I love it. I really do. I do think that this could have competed with the 2020 Stormtrooper for favorite, army builder of the line. But it is still missing the black right there, that square. Mm-hmm. The breathing apparatus lines are sculpted but not painted. I think if they had these 2 paint hits, it'd be much better.
Yeah.
The gap between the visor and the black line is better than the promo shots. It does have the red on the opposite end of the fin, which is cool.
First time in the Black Series 2, well, outside of the Target 2-pack, but the frown being fully painted.
Yeah, the frown being fully painted honestly makes a pretty big difference.
First time
it really pops.
A plain Phase 1 clone in the Black Series had the full frown.
And it just looks so natural because you have the butterfly joints, the bicep swivel, and the elbow cut. It's just like, it's a perfect combination to have them naturally holding their blasters.
Yep.
And then a big old Big Bad Toy Store package came. And it is the absurdly large...
Send in the Droidicas!
Seeing this on video is not going to do it justice. Just wait until you guys get this in your hand. If you had...
Here,
if you have one coming soon.
Spoilers. Here you go. Just take a look at the difference here between a regular Galaxy
look how
box
thick it is.
versus the Droidica. Crazy.
Yeah. I totally get that. Like, just add the missing paint, but I feel like as content creators who focus on the Black Series, like, we have to give you a judgment where it's completely unmodified and like as a product. Like, obviously anyone can customize their figures and make them better, but I feel like to have a more like subjective approach to it where it's like we're trying to judge the product as it came. I gotta point out those missing paint apps. I feel like I have to.
100%.
So
Hooter, these are from Big Bad.
Yeah, Big Bad's been getting stuff early, guys.
Big Bad.
Then I love this so much, guys. I love it. That's all I can say. Like this this sparkly, like pearlescent, like it's kind of hard to show on camera, but it goes like darker in the middle. So cool. The paint is great on the armor bits, and I just love these like pistons that actually move, like they go into the groove. Like, look at that.
And it has a ridiculous amount of articulation, like way more than it actually needed to have.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No, I was just going to say, when I was over at your house yesterday playing with him, I was like, it was blowing my mind a little bit because there's just so many points of articulation that I was not expecting.
My hand is shaking, but some people have had problems getting it in this pose. I'm literally just posed it on my hand right now.
Show the red eyes for Stoned Mandalorian.
But yeah, it does have the red eyes.
Yep.
There we go.
Looks good.
So the head can be kind of finicky, kind of loose because it's on just a little ball joint. But yeah, this piece extends out for when you're going into roll mode. I have not even made the attempt to put it into roll mode.
Do you have a regular Black Series fig nearby for just a size comparison?
Yeah, here, let's... how's that? I think it looks decent.
Yeah. I mean, the Droideca's not, like, tall.
Right. And I just have a spare... Well, this is my only one, but here's the SBD. I think it's totally good. Scale.
Thank you, CT41, for the super chat.
So, yeah, the articulation is crazy. The blasters are not warped on mine. I love those little bits of, like, silvery detail in between the joints. It's kind of hard to... Yeah, look at that.
Looks so good. Thank you,
yeah,
Marcus.
Like the this headpiece, and the head extends out when you're going into roll, and I don't know. It's been a while since, like, I just had so much fun. Like, I had a little play day on the kitchen table, just like with these two. The super, it's just pure satisfaction getting much needed prequel era figures that we have just desperately needed these. And I was just looking at these two, and I'm like, man, same year, only a few months apart.
Crazy.
Just so good. I love the Black Series, guys. Like, I really do. It's like moments like this where if I ever have any doubts before, which I don't really get doubts about if I still enjoy the line or not, but moments like this really just solidify, like, man, like, I just love Star Wars and I love toys. And I just love these figures. I do not know how to put them in ball mode. And like, you got these flaps. I know some reviewers have been missing this piece, but when they're in attack mode, the flap is supposed to go open. I've seen plenty of reviews where you guys aren't opening the flaps, guys. Come on.
Open them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And plus, the Droideka doesn't really, like, 100% go into ball mode. It's just more of, like, it's like a kind of, sort of ball mode. Not like how you see it in the movie.
I know some people said they're having problems having it stand. I just immediately got mine into the regular standing pose I don't know. I haven't had an issue with it.
Mm-hmm. The line is dead. It's true. Dead line.
Yep.
We're
Totally.
getting some of the most desirable, highly sought after figures of all time, but the line is dead.
Now we need blast effects. Now we need blast
True.
effects that attach at the end of this. Could you imagine that?
That'd be dope.
And they could totally mold a plastic piece that like fits right onto these prongs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that'd be sick. We need to do that, just like how the Super Battle Droid has that upcoming. That's it for me. So I got the clones, I got the destroyer, I got the PO box stuff.
Nice.
I was like, didn't we have? Or no, that was for you. Okay, now it's your turn.
Yeah. So, I also got a PO box pickup.
Yeah.
This is pretty dope. Honestly, probably the first time an actual company has reached out to us to send a figgy, which is dope. And
Oh yeah.
so this is from Harvinger Studios. This is Savage Crucible. Try not to show my address on stream. Hold on.
Well, it would be the PO box address, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, that's true. I pre-opened this.
Yeah. I mean, I know Figure Shield has reached out to us, but
True.
this is the first time that like a figure company
Right. A figure
wanted to
company.
send us something.
So, Savage Crucible, which is a brand new figure line. I actually backed some of the figures on Kickstarter. I just don't have them yet. And it was really cool to see a DM from them on Instagram, and they reached out and wanted to send us a figure. And so, of course, I was like, that's why we got a P.O. box. And so they sent us out a little something here. And this is the Nin Villamir. So here's the package. Looks very nice. And we'll open the figure. And there we go. It's got a
Look at that
huge... It's got a bunch of lore. Love
Look at
the
that
lore.
They got a scroll for that lore.
So these are like fantasy-based figures. They're all like lizard, dragon-esque creatures. And they just look amazing. They seem to have really nice articulation, paint app details, sculpted details. You get a few accessories with the figure. And I'm excited about this line. Looks really cool. Obviously not Black Series related, but something like this is something that I'm interested in because I love fantasy, stuff like that. So it was really nice of them. Shout out to Savage Crucible.
Yeah, I like that because sometimes companies will reach out and they want to collaborate and send you something, but they're expecting a video, they're expecting a review. With Savage Crucible, they were just like, we are not expecting a video, we're not expecting anything, but we would appreciate, if you made like an Instagram post or whatever, but it's not like I'm sending you, it's like a deal. Like there was no deal to it that was to be made, and I really respect that.
Definitely. So this is really cool. Very dope. I'm definitely going to make some Instagram posts and some tweets once I get it open, mess around with the articulation, show it off like that. And yeah, thank you, Harbinger Studios. Thank you, Savage Crucible guys, for sending a figgy our way. That's super dope.
Now we really are shills.
Chills.
We shilling for everyone.
That was the other P.O. box pickup.
Nate shilled so hard he doesn't even have to make a video.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because most of the time it's like some shitty like knockoff lightsaber company.
Yeah.
Which like they might be quality products, but it's just like I don't want to make a video about stuff that doesn't have to do with our channel,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like I said, it was cool that because I had already backed some of the figures on Kickstarter, so it was really cool when I was like, oh, they're sending us a message. So
yeah,
pretty dope. I did get my pile of loot last week. It's a pretty big pile of loot, so I'm just gonna kind of rifle through them
Sure.
Lots of Black Series pickups. This is from Big Bad Toy Store. Season 2, Bad Batch
Yeah.
Hunter.
I got to mess around with that figure when I went to Nate's to record this week's Figure It Out, and it is a great figure. Like,
Here is Echo, Season 2. Yeah, surprisingly new, particularly Hunter. Surprisingly new figure. Kind of blew me away a little bit. And Wrecker as well.
ooh,
Which for some random reason, Big Bad had like a stockpile of these 3. And thanks to Zoo Boy, shout out to Zoo Boy, let me know about the link. And so I was kind of regretting passing these figures, just simply because they still use these costumes in season 3, and I was like, season 3 is so good. I was like, man, I kind of wish I would have got the Walmart figures. So when I had my second chance to get them, I was like, okay, I definitely have to pick these up, and they were very cheap on Big Bad. So all 3 of them look great. I'm very happy to have them. And let me see what else was in my pile of loot. TVC, Mando. This is the Minds of Mandalorian or Minds of Mandalore version, which looks great.
oh, so they did a Minds of Mandalore version.
Yep, but this one has a soft goods cape. LOL.
Hey, look at that.
The original Beskar Mando TVC figure sucks. I have no problem straight up saying that. So when I saw they were doing a complete new version of this figure, I was like, I gotta have it. Like, I need to have this. So
Okay, real quick, those Bad Batch figures, were they on sale?
they weren't on sale. That was just the price that they were. And I think Hunter is sold out, but I want to say Echo and Wrecker are still available.
'Cause people are wondering, like, we said we were passing on them, and then you decided to pick them up. Or
Well,
did you ever say that you were passing on them? Or?
Well, I passed on them when they were originally Walmart releases. I passed on them then. Because season 2 of Bad Batch is really not that great. So
Yeah.
I was like, I don't really need them. But season 3 rolled around, and I kind of changed my mind about them. So I was really happy to get these figures out there.
Nice.
And then...
so they were on sale. Well, like, I guess in relation to, like, Walmart's $28 or whatever they were.
Yeah, they were cheaper. They were definitely cheaper. So... also in my pile of loot, I had some X-Men 97 goodies because that show is amazing. And I'm all in on the figures, so just filling some holes. I got Bishop.
Nice.
Looking dope. I did also get the Executioner. Again.
Whoa.
Really cool, newer villain from X-Men 97.
Very cool, very cool.
Keeping with the X-Men train, I did get the Fox version of Mystique. She was a super cheap deal of the day. And I love the X-Men Fox movies. It's the Rebecca Romijn one, too, not Jennifer Lawrence. So it's the superior Mystique. Pretty cool.
What movie was that? Is that like the first 3 or 2 or?
Yeah, the first 3. That's
Okay.
Rebecca Romijn. Mystique is in the first 3. I did also get a new Guts figure. This is the SH Figuarts Berserker armor from Berserk. Love me some Berserk. Great manga. My favorite period. End of story.
I was gonna say, is that when he's like the ultimate badass?
Yeah, I don't. They covered it in the terrible anime adaptation, which is not good. But this is when he's like fully formed and the Berserker armor takes over. Can't wait to get that figure open. And my last pile of... Actually, you know what I forgot? 'Cause I showed it last week. This was also in my pile of loot.
The most confusing pickup of all time, but there's a reason, damn it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, there's that. And then my last pickup from the pile of loot is the Todd McFarlane and Spawn
Oh my goodness.
2-pack, where it is literally Todd McFarlane, and this version of Spawn is based on his original sketch from when he was a teenager. And this is just a really cool, like, goofy kind of set to have. I love Spawn. When I saw this, I was like,
The dog's out.
yep, we're got Todd's dogs.
Why? Why did he do that?
Is
Is there like a story behind that?
Apparently he likes to walk around the office barefoot, and so that's why he comes with the dogs. But I just thought this was
I got McFarlane in here.
yeah, I thought it was really cool. I'm not going to open this one. I think this is just strictly for the wall, but cool.
That's for the jar.
Cool. It is for the jar, actually.
Nate
Yeah.
paid for Todd's feet. I agree.
That's true. And guess what? That set sold out almost immediately. So there was quite a few people paying for them dogs. And I do have another McFarlane pickup. Couple more mid-Farlands. I showed this off briefly last stream. But this is Cassandra Cain Batgirl
Hey.
from Target. Target exclusive figure. Wired cape. Amazing that Todd is doing wires.
That's sick. Look at that.
Yeah, she looks so good. One of my favorite versions of Batgirl as well. And
Bro, imagine if we got wired capes in Black Series. Like on like Malgus or something.
a man can dream. And I did also get the Azrael Batman from
Bro's going
Nightfall.
crazy.
It's been a while since I've gotten some McFarlane figures, so it felt
Yeah.
kind of good to get some ones that I actually care about. I was really hoping I was going to get the platinum version of this because it's the blue one, but just the regular old red one for now. And yeah, I love Azrael Batman. Really cool design, super 90s, ridiculous big robotic version of him.
Mm-hmm.
So that was those pickups. Now, Justin, you did also hook me up. Well,
Hey.
I paid you for it, but you did hook me up with the Micro Galaxy Squadron lat gunship, which I still need the figures for. I need you to dig
Yeah, I don't
them
even
figgies
remember
out.
like what they like how many clones or which was it like a pilot and a grunt?
I think it was a pilot. It's definitely a pilot and a grunt, or one or two grunts. I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
yeah, this is super dope. Justin was getting rid of it, so I was like, let me get that.
Yeah, I'm selling some stuff, guys.
Yep. So that
I'm
was
selling some stuff.
that was dope. It definitely was, when I was like, you're getting rid of that, huh? Because
Yeah,
I don't.
it's like I have the Munilus 10 one from 2D. I'm like, that's really the only one I need.
Yeah. And I don't have the plain one. So I was like, oh, cool. Perfect. It'll work perfectly for us. Now, Justin,
Yes, brother.
I did also get an epic pickup that I can't really show because it's huge.
Oh, yeah.
But I did get my bamboo P1. Hold on. Wait a second. We got to do a monumental moment right here. Where is it?
Bro, what's he doing? Oh, shit. Yeah. He switched it. I forgot we had that.
I got my 3D printer this week. My bamboo P1P printer.
Sheesh.
And it is quite amazing. I love how brainless it was to set up. It's just easy to use. Like, I am not the most tech savvy person, as a lot of you know, especially when I'm in charge of the stream. So it was great that it was so easy. You just take it out of the box, you take a couple screws out, you plug it in, and it just starts working. So after my test print, I would say the very first thing I printed, which was just on the Bamboo app, and I just thought it was really cool, was this little mythosaur skull.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I got lucky too because they include a spool of filament with the printer. And I know like Wilbon and Zooboy
Yeah,
got
actually, I have a little.
oh
I have a little video of that you sent me. Look at that thing go. Whoa!
yeah, that was my test print. I didn't do the boat. Fuck that boat.
Exactly.
So printed out this mythosaur skull. Thought it looked really cool. And I did print out a couple Landspeeder Luke prints. So the first one I did was a moisture evaporator.
Nice. Oh, let me make you big. There we go.
Yeah, this thing is huge. It's about 13 inches.
How many pieces did you do that in?
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 7 pieces. Yeah, because this is separate. This is separate.
Dude, remember when I tried printing that shit?
You did the Spider-Man edition.
And it was just webbing?
Yep. These like little pieces here are separate. So some minor gluing required. But yeah, this was my first print, and I did print out the entire Tantive 4 as well. I'm still working on the other colored pieces, but just to give people like a little idea here, I got a little video. If it'll...
Oh shit. He
course
has
I-
a video. Oh! Right off the bat, printing the Tantive 4 as it was written because of the whole GTP. I love that, like, we both pretty much immediately did the Tantive 4 when we got our 3D printers because of the GTP Toys situation.
Oh yeah, I immediately knew that I was like, my first print is 100% going to be the Tantive 4 because of the GTP Toys situation. It was such a disappointment to go through that whole saga and to end up with jack shit. So I just knew. I was like, this has to be like the first like big print.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I printed out, I have the door done, I have all the walls done. I just need to switch my filament over and do the floor and like the gray pieces. And then I also have to do a couple of the black panels.
You gotta
And
get
then-
your red paper.
I got to get my red paper.
And you can figure out how to do that when you watch my YouTube short.
That's right. So, Luke is asking, would you say people overestimate how difficult printing is? I 100% think so, from the aspect of having the Bamboo P1P. Like when Justin was describing to me what he had to go through with the Ender 3, that kind of turned me off from getting a 3D printer. Especially because the Bamboo has auto leveling, which, as you described to me last night, Justin,
Oh my god, dude.
sounded like a nightmare on the Ender 3.
Yeah, we were hanging out yesterday. We went to dinner, went to Fat Burrito, and we
That's
were
right.
discussing some just 3D printing stuff. And I was explaining to Nate how I level the bed with a piece of paper and the knobs on each of the 4 corners, and you're like feeling for the tension between the nozzle and the bed, and there's a piece of paper so you can sort of feel the tension, but you adjust one and it messes up the other side, and then it's just an endless thing. Like, I hate it so much. So like the Bamboo or any 3D printer having automatic bed leveling, that instantly makes the entire thing worth it, honestly.
Yep. And like the program on the computer is pretty simple, easy to use. Like I pretty much picked up immediately, how to use it without really like watching any videos or anything like that. So super user friendly, the Bamboo P1P printer. Very easy to use. I love that it came with spare parts for everything in case something breaks. I already have most of the spare parts. They just come with it, which is very nice. And, I did forget about 2 other pickups, which, I mean, I already showed them, but just like Justin,
Oh,
I did get my Phase 1
Very nice.
2023 clone. And like I showed, 2 Detroitica.
So sick.
But yeah, so far 3D printing has been so much fun. It's been so easy. I love printing out all this awesome world building stuff, like the moisture evaporator.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
and I know you're gonna start pumping out those hexagon stands.
Oh yeah, it is. It's going to be Hexagon City, and that's after I finish my Tantive 4 stuff. That's what I'm moving to next. I'm going to throw those acrylic risers in the garbage. Gen 2 Go, the printer itself is from Bamboo directly,
Yeah.
which is it's bamboolabs.com. And Nixelplix, I would say it's not that loud. Like, obviously it's audible, but I don't think it's like ridiculously loud or anything like that.
Yeah, I've had things. My 3D printer is in the room right next to this room, and I've had it running during streams, and you guys have never heard it. And I mean, like, just living in my house day to day, I can hear that it's on, but
Like
it's never like annoying. It's not annoying, I would say.
Yeah, like mine is just kind of over off to the side here. And if I have my basement door closed, I can't hear it at all. But if I have my basement door open, then yeah, I can definitely hear it. But it's not ridiculous. Like I was editing some videos the other day and I was just sitting here editing and I had it going. And it didn't bug me at all. Like I was just like, oh, it's just kind of like a little bit of white noise. So I love it. I love the Bamboo. It's awesome. I'm super excited. And being able to start prints from my phone is really cool. I don't have to do anything with an SD card. I can send the prints from my computer straight to the
no
printer
SD
itself.
card. Like what?
Yeah.
It, like connects, and I'm just like, man, this sounds amazing. Like I need one, which I
Yeah.
am. I'm definitely gonna get one. It's just I got multiple things that I'm saving up for. I got honeymoon, marriage stuff, and my 4K drive on my Xbox One X went out. I want to get this printer. I want to pay off some debt early. I've been making like bigger car payments lately. I got some stuff going on.
Right. It doesn't smell at all.
Yeah, there's no smell.
I think that's resin printing you're thinking of.
Yeah.
PLA printing, there's no scent. So
Sometimes I go in that room while it's printing and it's kind of like gives me a maple syrup scent. Sometimes.
Maybe it's just because like it's in my basement.
It's
so
like a big basement. Yeah.
It's like a pretty open area. So I'm happy with it. I'm super thrilled, and it's so easy to use. The program's easy to use. Printing from my phone is convenient. I love waking up in the morning, starting to print, and then I'm at work and I'm like, I gotta check and see the progress. And then I'm like, whoa, 87%. I'm gonna have something done when I get home.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I'm
I love
very
it.
glad you made the jump.
I am too, brother. It's definitely a worthy investment. And of course, when you do get a 3D printer, you have to subscribe to Landspeeder Luke's Patreon. That's pretty
That's
much
facts.
that's non-negotiable. It's the best $9 a month you could possibly spend to get so many incredible prints. And Luke puts so much time, care, and effort into each of those prints.
100%, bro. Just look at it, the endless possibilities.
Like, I have so many things downloaded, lined up, that I can't wait to get printing on. Oh, I'm sorry. It's $14, but still. I agree, but still.
Yeah.
Look at all of those. I have the Rancor lined up. I have the bar fully lined up. I'm going to do the Jabba's Palace as well. Like, those... It's just going to take my display to the next level. And like Justin and I always talk about, we love world building. We love stuff like this. So the fact that Luke offers it, and it's so highly detailed, so easy to print, so user-friendly. It's the best $14 a month you could spend. So easy to support Luke. And I would recommend it. I would say it's obligatory if you are going to print 3D stuff for your Star Wars display.
Mm-hmm.
And Luke says he needs to update the site.
Yeah, Luke, get on it.
Update it right now on our stream.
Yeah, I want to refresh this and have it be all new.
The printer is $600 Infernal. But there's a payment plan.
Yeah, so it's about twice as much as what mine was. I think mine was $279, but sheesh, it's worth it.
Definitely worth it. Because
it's worth it.
Obviously, Justin has voiced many of his concerns and the trials and tribulations of the Ender 3. And I've even had more of that in private discussions. And so that's why I'm like, I don't want the headache. I don't want the damn headache. I just want the
so you might as well just spend the money to get a much better one.
Yeah, I just wanted it to work. Like Justin said, when he tried to print this on the Ender 3, it looked like Spider-Man got a hold of it.
Yeah, yeah. Which, granted, it still was a very valuable experience for me having the Ender 3 V2, and I still it prints normally now. Like I've fixed all the issues, and I've still printed like the Tantive 4, the Grogu Rock, the Hexagon stands. I've Hexagon standed my entire collection, so like I've still printed plenty of awesome things. But I would, at this point, if you're jumping in, spend the extra and get the one that Nate got, because it just sounds a lot better, sounds a lot more convenient.
And it's a lot faster as far as I understand, too.
Yeah, better quality, faster, auto bed leveling, can connect to your phone, don't need an SD card, yada, yada, yada.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. You guys walked so I could run. 100%.
Yep. Same with Zach. We all started with the same printer. And Lane Speeder Luke himself did, too.
Right. But yeah, it's great that something like this exists. It's so affordable. It's so user-friendly. This is what I was looking for when it comes to 3D printing. So, yeah. There was a 3D printing segment, and it wasn't from Justin. What a plot twist.
Yep. I totally forgot we had this like little graphic.
Oh, I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. So, yeah, I think on that note, though, we're probably going to go ahead and end the stream here.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a couple of reviews coming out this week. Padme's finally dropping. R46DO is dropping as well, so I'd appreciate you guys checking those out and supporting my reviews.
And then I lost a video.
Yeah,
I straight up lost a banger blunder video. Like, it just, I opened up my PC today because I was going to edit it before we streamed, and it just isn't there. And I did a hard search on this PC for the folder, and it's just gone. So I think I must have deleted it with, like, the figure it out stuff that I delete or something like that. I'm like, I probably deleted it, and I always empty the recycling bin.
And Luke's got a brand new print he just sent to the group chat to show off. Check that out, everyone. Naboo! If it would focus. But
he said you can show on the stream if you want. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. A new Land Speeder Luke print coming soon.
Look at
Naboo wall. That's dope.
We need Captain Panic.
Oh, Luke says small part of a larger dio.
Ooh.
I'm in. Also, thank you, Cook, for the $4.99.
Thank you.
But yeah, we will have some reviews up. Figure it out as always, and
we will have that. It's not a blunder. It's more of a this figure is overrated, and I must have deleted that video, so we're gonna have to reshoot that,
bro.
And then I'll have that coming out sometime soon.
Yeah, we got.
Now we have to remember what we said.
We got tons of reviews though. Tons of reviews.
Yeah, we have
to
so much
drop,
stuff
though.
to do, so like we're not gonna run out of videos to make. So we're all good. We're all good.
Definitely. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Sunday. Spend some time with your mom. If you don't live near her, give her a call. Let her know that you love and care about her. Me personally, I'm taking my mom, my sister, my aunt out to dinner tonight.
Hey,
The 3 most important moms in my life.
very nice, very nice. Yeah,
So-
I'll be going to my mom's today. Lucy and I are gonna make her dinner.
Ooh,
We're gonna make something. Mostly Lucy, but
You'll be there for
I'll
support.
be there. Yeah,
Get that salt, get that pepper, get that garlic powder out, brother.
we will. We will.
But yeah, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your week. Make sure to check out the reviews. I would definitely appreciate it. And yeah, of course, I'm Nate. I've been joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And we will see you all next time on Out of the Basement.